Up with Angela Yee is on.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, giving what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really stacked, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on that. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take a G. Yeah, watch it. Do it. Survive outside, all from the music. They like, what he own? This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. So man, baby, I don't understand, baby. Cause you're feeling me. Protect it like I can, baby. Teach me something new. Inspiration, that's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in the weird hands, baby. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really stacked, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take a G. Outside, all from the music. Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activity, so don't you get involved. Hey, I'm getting shit spin, send them off. Take a risk, take a trip. Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off.
What's up, SP?
The level my aesthetics, hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Granted by the luxuriness of the highest metric. The city just made it sweet with the diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Oh, that's what's up, India. I don't know, Chevy. You gotta go find them. I got a snack addiction. Thank you. Thank you, SP. I appreciate you.
If you need to hire for your business in 2025 and want an easier way to find qualified candidates, use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter's technology
Y'all talk to me.
finds talented people for your job.
Why they retract your message? You ain't even say nothing. God damn. God damn. God damn. What's up? What's up, New York? Sure is. This earth is stressful. This realm of reality is stressful. So on this motherfucker, I need one of these.
She's going to be joining us today. She's got a new song, Are You Dumb? That's out right now, produced by Pharrell, co-written by
Greetings, Sapphire. They not playing nothing that I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay, but what y'all doing? I'm gonna tell y'all, when this song first came out, I hated it. I used to hate this damn song. I used to hate it. Every time I used to hate this shit. You funny, Chevy. Never knew I was inquiring for one. I know. It is cold. Oh my goodness. I hate the cold. Why I couldn't have been born in Miami or something? You know what I'm saying? Like Costa Rica. Somewhere where it's hot. Somewhere where the sun just always out, like no snow. I don't like the snow and I don't like the cold. How about one time and you work and make that money? Make that money, Gigi. It was a dream that I had. No, it wasn't a dream. I actually came out of my body. I was astral traveling at the time. And I was like laying on my couch, right? And I just remember coming out of my body. And when I came out of my body, I was like, damn, I know I'm out of my body. So if I float through this living room window, I know for a fact I'm out of my body. So I knew it because I wasn't walking, I was gliding. So I just glided through the window, right? And when I came out, why the fuck was it snow in the astral realm? The astral realm was cold. This is when it was snow outside. It was so cold outside that the fucking astral realm had snow. Like I literally seen my breath like that come out in the astral. Like that's crazy. It's that cold. It's that it was that cold. This dream was like at the beginning of the winter. Like I don't know if it was this, could have been last winter, but it was so cold. I came out of my body and it was fucking still cold. You know, astral, it ain't supposed to be. You ain't supposed to feel no damn weather. You ain't supposed to feel whether it's hot, cold. It's supposed to just be normal. It had snow, and I seen my breath like literally. So whatever the fuck they doing something. Okay. What's up, Lee? How are you? Gigi said, "Hell's freezing over." Worlds colliding. You know it. You already know it's that fire. Something happening. I cannot believe it though. It is cold out. Don't tell me they about to play this song again. I know they ain't. Are they? Come on. Hell nah. I'm sorry if y'all like that song, but no. We just heard it. The song before Wild Thoughts was just that, literally. That song is not all of that for them to keep playing it like that. Nah, come on. You only play one song in between and then you put it back on? What? Who is in control of the radio this morning? Because y'all fucking up. It's a thing. Must be. Am I tripping? Didn't they just play this? Nah, they just play this. That's why people don't be listening to the radio or watching TV no more, because they just like, it's like a program and something. Okay, thank God. Yes, turn something else on. Come on, Bruno. I hope so. Nah, come on now. This is you can't like, man, you just can't. This shit is hard. Like you just can't. It's like for real. We see past illusions now. What? We see past the illusions now. That's what's up. I'm glad. Because you don't know how long I've been waiting. I've been waiting for over 10 years for y'all to see this reality the way that I see it. Been waiting. And that lets me know when people be talking about main character energy, Man, we all fucking main characters. Except for the NPCs. We ain't talking for the NPCs. NPCs are just vessels, vehicles walking around for us. Like, literally, we remember the movie Jumpers? We're literally jumpers. Like, we literally can jump vehicles and vessels. Like, ain't that cool? Like, even though it's kind of like, you know, it's still cool that we can do that. So if everybody in the world all came together and we just was like, we tired of this shit, nobody's going to work, nobody is participating in this simulation anymore, or participating in the illusions anymore, and we all just start just, like, I want to say crashing out, not really crashing out, but actually have a plan. Like, it wouldn't be a crash out because we have a plan. Like, we try to make the future better. And if it is a fucking future, we don't even know if it's gonna be a fucking future anymore. You know what I'm saying? They got nuclear. We don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. For all I know, we could have motherfucking blew up in 2011. That's why, hence my last video, everybody be saying 11/11. That's when they fucking stopped the simulation and blew us up, and now we like literally in the astrals and we don't even know it. Like, we're literally in a dream world right now, walking around. Like, so the shit that you've been doing in your dreams, you should be able to do it here right now. I ain't about to tell y'all my powers. Like, literally, if we all got together and just, like, I want to say bum rush NASA, the governments, whoever, like, even if we had people, like, even if we infiltrated the military, the Air Force, the Marines, if we infiltrated, we had all of our people, everybody on the same frequency, same wavelength that we're all on, and if they pulled out a gun and start shooting us, the top warriors, like spiritual warriors, if they shot you, your soul is literally gonna jump to another motherfucker that's running towards the same shits. If all of us was all together, we will all literally be jumping. They'll kill you, but your soul will jump in another one. Like, it's literally war like that. Like, we're literally jumpers. They've been showing us. I told y'all about the Power Rangers jumpers. Look at my last live. It's all real. Truth is stranger than fiction. And I done did this shit before. We done all did this shit before. A lot of those stars that y'all see on the 6th dimension, they're literally us. They're literally our 6th-dimensional vessels. Whether you want to believe this shit or not. That's exactly why we gotta come together. But I feel like selfishness has did a number on this reality. Selfishness, greed, all of the, whatever you want to call it, the sins, the 7 simulations, as Brother Sanchez would put it. That shit, that's crazy. But the thing is, I honestly think we're not ready. We might feel like we ready, but I feel like the higher power, the source, the creator, the divine source, I think he knows when we really, like, we feel like we ready, but I don't think we're really, really ready. Because I just feel like some shit will work out if we were really ready for that type of war. Like, it's like everybody has to get it. Like, you have to, like, it's so, man. It's like knitting a quilt. Half of the quilt is knitted and half of it's not. So you can't cover up with it because it's not done. It's like, there's so many analogies that you can use. See, like I said, music has always been one of my number one loves. Like, music is literally a part of my soul. Literally. But I just can't. I could never see myself selling myself, my likeness, for the world to pick apart and put me on a pedestal and tear me down when I'm not doing or saying or whatever the fuck that they like. Like, it's just, I don't want it. And I feel like I experienced it already in a past life, and God showed me as well in a past life. Like, this was one time. We doing it in a way we won't have to go to the physical compact. Just stay on the live love. Of course. But I don't know that. I honestly think it will have to come to that. It's very unfortunate. Nobody wants to go to war. Like Rashad Jamal said, nobody wants to go to war. But these motherfuckers don't want to let your soul free off of this planet. They want to harness your soul for energy. Like, they want to consume you. They want to eat your soul. Let that sink in. They want to eat, consume your life force. And they're slowly doing it every day. It's like being poisoned over time. It's like they're not going to just take you out right then and there. It's like they're slowly poisoning you every day. You know, like, remember the movie The Sixth Sense? And the little girl had died, and she had came to the little boy, and she showed him where the tape was at because she was recording her stepmother. Her stepmother was poisoning her the whole fucking time. And when she finally died, they put the damn video on at the funeral. And you seen, yeah, that's what they're doing to us. They're slowly poisoning us every day. Slowly killing us every day. And yeah, I might get on here, laugh, talk, crack a few jokes, laugh and shit. But at the end of the day, I'm not about to be sad. I'm not about to be like, you know, consumed in it. I'm still going to find happiness. I'm still going to laugh. But I still know the seriousness of the situation that we're in. Let me see. Me either. Less than 1% of the world is awake and the rest still sleeping, attacking our chakras so we can't heal. Exactly. I feel that too, Gigi. See, we was just talking about dreams, and now she's thinking about dreams. Pay attention. You remember that? Yep. Yep. And that's what they're doing to us. Sapphire said, I know what I have to do now. I'm glad you figured it out, Sapphire. Because that's what we're all here to do. We're all here to help trigger emotions and help trigger certain things in our souls to awaken. We are a big family, whether y'all want to be or not. We literally are a family. But we're toxic. Like, and like I said, everything manifests into the spiritual. Like, everything manifests from the spiritual world manifests into 3D. So by our physical family, a lot of people is going through toxicity with their family. Like, their family is literally toxic, narcissistic, all of this stuff. And it's like, that's what's going on in the spiritual realm, and it trickles down, and it's happening in almost every household. So that's letting you know, like, everything on a bigger scale is happening on a smaller scale. It's like, it's the same. How they say, y'all already know what I'm thinking of. And if you know what I'm thinking of, say it right now, because I'm about to show y'all how much we're connected. What was I just trying to say? Type it in the chat. I know y'all know what I was about to say. I want to know who caught that. I want to know who caught that thought. When I said everything that's happening on a smaller scale is happening on a bigger scale. It happens in the spiritual world first, and then it trickles down into the 3D. So what, as above, so below. That's what I was saying. Yeah, my family did me the worst than any corrupt. Yeah, it's fucked up. And that's how I feel. Yeah, that too. And I feel like it's happening like you said, it's happening in your family, it's happening in my family, it's happening in so many people's families. But I feel like that's what's happening in the spiritual world. The spiritual world, our family is so, like, I don't want to call it toxic, but in the spiritual world, the name will be something else. In this reality, it's called toxic, but in the astrals, it will be a different word for that. So I'm just gonna use like we separated. We're not on the same wavelength, like, and it's fucking us up. It's literally fucking us up. I'm trying to see what word was I looking for. What? Y'all, don't laugh at me, y'all. I was trying to drink the water and it's frozen. Look. I felt it and I was like, nothing came out. Wow. It must have been cold last night. Real cold. But it's like, it's happening. Our spiritual family is torn apart. And it's trickling down in our third dimensional families. Like, have y'all ever had spirits or whatever you want to call it talking to you in a dream, telling you like that y'all family and shit? Like, have that ever had? Because I remember I was in some house. I don't even remember. I was in some house and it was women in the house. It was like, it was a nice amount of people in the house, and it was like I never seen them before in this world, but in the spiritual world, it's like I knew them, and they were like, yeah, we family. Like, it was like I can't remember. They told me their names and everything, and it was like I forgot. If I can't, one of their names started with a D, and one of their names started with an A. I cannot remember. But they told me their names and stuff, and they was like, yeah, we watch you from this side, and we family. But it didn't seem like, I don't know, it seemed like they was doing the same exact shit we doing here, just on the other side. It was like no powers, no souped up shit. Like, it was just regular, just in the astrals. And it's just like, I don't know, I be thinking about stuff like that, like, you know, because when you've got family on the astrals, you thinking that they coming to, you know what I'm saying, with some powers and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, coming to tell you some shit and shit. And it's like, they literally, like, motherfuckers is literally still lost in the astrals. And in the astrals, you should not be lost. Like, you should not be lost. Oh, Michelle, I miss you too. The boys are doing good, huh? They doing real good. Growing up on mommy. They growing up. My baby, my middle, he about to be 10 on the 23rd. He about to be 10. He's an Aries, fire energy. And then my oldest, he gonna be 14 in May. And then my baby is about to be 9 in October. So they is growing up too fast for me. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you, boo. So do you. I know you do, boo. Even though I don't see you, I already know. It's the energy, baby. It's the energy.
From there,
let me cut this down. Y'all, it's just so much. And like I was saying, so in my spiritual awakening, God was like, shit, he told me, like, this lifetime, you're not going to be able to be famous or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to be able to have the attention of the masses, because when you did have the attention of the masses, you led them wrong in another life. Yeah, I know, right? I told y'all, everybody that's on this third dimension, we all went against God, whether y'all want to believe it or not. Every single person that incarnated in this reality went against the almighty creator. I feel like some of us did come down here to help, but a lot of us went against God, and that's why we incarnated on this planet. Or whatever, planet, realm, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Matrix, simulation, whatever you want to call it. That's why our souls is asleep in the other realm, and we are in this realm. He literally was like, all of y'all went against me. He literally said every single person on this planet went against him. Ain't that deep, y'all? Is that not deep or what? Like, he said, he, she, it, whatever you want to call it. I say he, but he literally said it. So everybody on this planet went against him. This is the last cycle. If we don't get it right this time, then we are not it's no more reincarnation after this. So it's like no more lifetimes after this. This is the last lifetime that you have to get it correct. Meaning like this is your last chance. This is literally our last chance. Literally. Yep. So I was just stunned for 3 days straight. I was stunned. I couldn't believe it. And I was so awake, y'all. When I say I was so awake, I was so awake. Like, I haven't experienced being that awake since that time. Like, I have had moments where I would be awake. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm always aware. I've always been spiritual as, like, even when I was a kid, I just never felt like I fitted in this reality. I just never felt like, I don't know, it just was a weird feeling. And like, you just feel different. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like everybody else. You don't, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about. The ones like me, y'all know what I'm talking about. So he was basically like, what part was I on, y'all? What part was I on? Because it was just, like I said, I've never been that awake since then. And when I say I was so awake to the point where my head, right here, the back of my head, was on fire. Like, I felt like in the spiritual realm, like my head was literally on fucking fire. It wasn't a bad fire. It was just like burning with wisdom. Like it was just like everything like a lot of questions that I had at the time and shit like that. It was just like a big, massive download. And it was like, doom. Like I was just getting so much. But I did fast for 3 days. Like I didn't eat for like 3 days. I didn't do it on purpose. But it was just like I was so busy and I had so much shit going on. And I just didn't eat for like 3 days. So literally like I was fasting and didn't even know it. So I didn't have nothing in my system. Oh my God. When I say I was so awake, you guys, oh my God, I literally thought that the simulation was about to kill me. I thought that they was about to take me out because I was too fucking awake. I felt like if I went anywhere, that's why I didn't want to go out the house or nothing. I felt like if I went anywhere and looked a person dead in their eyes, they would already know, like, whatever, like the demons or whatever inside of them would know who I am and just like try to take me out, like on some Matrix type shit. Like Adam, what's his name? Not Adam. Agent Smith or whatever. It was like, you know how Agent Smith is able to do the jumper thing? Like I was telling you, he's able to jump in vessels. I told you, like, they showing us what we are capable to do, but they able to do it too. We got good and we got bad. So it was like that. So it was like when I went somewhere and I looked at somebody, I just felt like if they was not saved by God in their heart, like if they didn't have the Father inside of them, like inside of their soul, if they wasn't carrying a piece of the Father, then I felt like they was going to try to take me out. Like literally, I felt like I was going to die. That's how awake I was. And then when I was trying to explain it, like I was trying to explain it to my stepdad at the time, and I was trying to explain my spiritual awakening, and I heard myself sounding crazy. And it was like, you know how sometimes they say, like when somebody died and they say like, I just talked to them the other day and they was sounding a little crazy. Like that just, it went hand in hand. And I was like, I just heard myself like, yeah, like something happened to me. I died or some shit. And then it's like, yeah, I was talking to her the other day and she was sounding crazy. Like I just seen it. And I just stopped. I was like, okay, I'm not, I had to bring myself back down to this reality because I was too awake and I already knew my soul was going to activate something in these Agent Smiths or NPCs or whatever, and they was going to literally try to take me out. Whether if I was driving on the road and I made eye contact with somebody, I felt like they was going to ram their car into me and try to kill me. Like, I literally felt like they were going to try to kill me. So I had this appointment that I had to go to, and I was praying the whole fucking time, because this was like right after a spiritual awakening. And I went, and it was this Indian lady, I'll never forget. And she looked at me dead in my eyes, and she just smiled at me. She just smiled at me like, it's like she knew. She didn't have to say nothing. It was so weird. It was like, man, it was like she seen what I had seen. It was like, she just smiled at me like, it's making me emotional, because it was like, she just looked at me like everything was going to be okay. And it was just like, I literally thought I was going to die, because I was too awake. I had to bring myself back down. Like I said, this shit is just, it's a lot. It is a lot. It's nothing to be crying about, but it's just like the way that she looked at me, it was just like she knew. And it was like comforting. And I was just like, oh my God. Like, I don't know if anybody ever experienced the spiritual awakening like that. But I literally thought I was going to die. I was too awake. And she looked at me and she just smiled at me like everything's okay. And I just was like, oh my God. Like, that's crazy. I'll never forget that. I don't even know the lady. I never seen her before. I don't even know her name or anything. But she gave me a lot of comfort. And it was crazy. Like, I literally thought I was going to die. Never been that awake before. And it was another time. Let me put this heat on. It was another time where I was doing a dance routine. And in the middle of the dance routine, God showed me myself and showed me that I was the person that was doing the dance routine. And it was like, you already did this. Everything, you already did this. Everything. Like, you did all of this already. Now, you have... It was just like, God literally saved my soul. And it was just like, that shit was... It's crazy. I can't really explain it. But I hate when I cry and my face turns so red. I hate that. And my face is literally so red right now. But when I say that shit was... Oh my God, I never cried telling that. Never until today. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, that is crazy. I told you, every time I put my lashes on, I always end up crying. That's why I don't like putting them on. It's like they bad luck or something. Like, every time. And I'm not crying about nothing bad. Thank God. But it just seemed like every time you put them on, you cry. You have to cry or something. I don't know. That's weird. But she literally looked at me like, and smiled. Like, it was so warm. And she was just like, I literally think she was probably like a little angel or something like that. Or, you know, one of God's kids to let me know, like, everything okay. Like, you're protected. I'm not going to let them take you out. Like, it was like that. It was bad. And it was snowing too at the time. And my wheel had slipped and I almost, my wheel slipped and I almost ran into the truck next to me. But of course, like I said, God protected me. This was before the lady smiled at me or whatever. And I was on my way there. And my tire, it was like, it kind of, like, you know what I'm saying? When it's slippery, it was nothing. I'm like, yeah, they about to take me out, man. They about to kill. Like, I literally was like, they about to kill me. I'm too awake. So it's like I literally had to dumb myself back down for them not to take me out. I literally had to act like, you know, like an NPC. I literally had to like try to fit back in to this reality. I literally had to, I still have to do it sometimes. Like, train myself to fit in. Because if I just literally just was trying to just let myself be myself, like, I don't even know what would happen. Like, I would like to know what happened. Like, I was thinking about that. Like, I should fast. Because I know when you fast, your energy, your intuition, everything be so sharp. Like I feel like if all of us literally stop eating for like, I want to say 7 days. 3 days was enough for me to be like, whew. So 7 days, motherfuckers probably wouldn't even be able to stand in front of us, stand in our energy. They wouldn't even be able to. They would have to get away. They would have to get away. Like, no, I can't. I promise you. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Did I eat anything today? Nope. I haven't ate nothing today, so I think I'm about to start it today. Who gonna start with me? And you can't be cheating. Can't be cheating. You gotta start with me for real. I'm talking about, like, we gotta start today. If you ate today, then just start tomorrow. But we need to see how long we can go without eating. Like, yeah, drink you some water, drink you some juice, something like that, but don't eat. I want to see something. I want to see something. So if you gonna, do it with me, then let me know. But if not, I'll let you know. Because I literally think I'm about to do that. Like, you get closer to your spirit, guys. Like, you be a whole, like, literally a whole different person. You will literally be a whole different person. Not, personality-wise, but I'm saying, like, your soul, your intuition, your energy, your frequency is gonna be so high. Motherfuckers that's low, vibrating low, they're not gonna be able to stand your energy. Like, they're not. So it's like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm literally about to not eat for like 3 days and see what messages I get. Today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Thursday, I'm gonna probably get back on here and let y'all know and let y'all witness the energy for yourself. Like, it's no game. It's no game at all. It's not a game. And it feel like we want it to be a game so bad, but it's not. This shit is really happening. This shit is literally happening right now. We are here right now. It's happening. Like, there's so many people that's just going, waking up, going to work, waking up, taking the kids to school, doing this, doing that, going to the grocery store, cooking dinner, this and then eating on the way, It's like you don't have no time for yourself to even tap in. And we wonder why so many NPCs walking around. We wonder why. Is that... What is that? Is that glitter? And... oh my God. Push that. Oh yeah, I got it off the little glue that was right there. I gotta go get me another cigarette. I gotta get me another cigarette. Women's History Month. Oh, who seen that video? I just seen it this morning, where I think they call her, Ari or whatever. It's like I could still see something. It's like Ari or whatever. I don't know. She had a video, and I think they said something about her son. Oh, there you go. Her son. Her and her son was greeting Moneybag Yo or something like that. And everybody was on there talking about, like, this is off topic. This not spiritual or nothing like that. I know y'all be like, I can't help but talk about spirituality. Like, that's where my mind always drifts off to. It comes back into, this simulation and shit that's going on here. But, you know, my main conversation that I like is, you know, speaking about the spiritual realm, astral traveling, dreams, and spiritual stuff. Like, that's me all day. Like, that's my field. But anyway, she was like, she had hit, what's his name? She hit G Herbo, whatever. I think she hit him or something like that. He knocked her camera over, and she was like, not fixing all the cameras. I mean, all the comments was saying like, you're not supposed to hit men and stuff like that, which I understand. Yes, you're not supposed to put your hands on nobody. But me seeing men on there crying like, like, oh, this and it. Like, I don't understand why men be crying about other women in a relationship. Like, that's her relationship. If he ain't said nothing about it, then why y'all worried about it? I just don't understand that. Because yes, she was wrong ringing. My bad, y'all. It's phone call. Again, another robot. Told y'all, they call me all day. Not one real person has called my phone yet. All the times that my phone was ringing. That was the last live as well. Call it. Nothing but a robot. So, to me, that's just like men crying like, oh, she hit him and this and this and that. Like, men are 10 times stronger than women. And y'all have to remember, some women are very little. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't little. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm average. I'm not real tall. Like, I'm not Sierra and Megan height. But I am a little tall. Like, 5'6.5" is a little taller than average, So a lot of these girls be 5'1", 5 feet, 5'2". Time. Oh my God. It's been comments. I knew the comments had stopped because I'm like, those screen just went black, y'all. I swear to everything. My fault. Hold up. I'm about to get off of here because, hold up. I want to see what y'all was saying. I get it. My spirit would come out. Appreciate for seeing the strength. When someone believes you, it makes a difference. You're not crazy, BB. If you know, you know. Thank you, Gigi. Has this of hold on, wait, tried to run us off the road when bitch. Oh my God, I wish I would have seen that. Fucking scary. The entire city against one female. No one held. What? Yes, and have a hold up, yes. And have a reassurance that you are safe. Yeah. That happened to me. I didn't look at people for years straight. Eyes wide shut. I know that's right. It's something under my eyelash. I could literally fucking see it. The 777. Yes, I have been fasting, but I'm going to do it without violence or arguing. Writing music that's going to make the spirit feel a threat, and just sing, dance, be a mom, give. And that is it, G. Is that Sapphire? Right, Sapphire. Gratitude homeschool is a great option for us to implement at this time. It really is. It really is. Because it's like literally the schools is set up like jail. It's like they're indoctrinating our kids to end up in jail. Like, and I appreciate you, Sapphire, saying that I'm a beautiful woman. I appreciate it. So are you. Just by being able to tell another woman that's beautiful in itself. Because we have so much hate towards one another. And it's not good. That's what we're supposed to do, is uplift and love each other. I put the all messages back on. Like I said, they always do that. I don't know if anybody else be experiencing that, but they always take my messages off, and then all my messages was on and I didn't see no comments. Like, I was literally thinking that I'm thinking that y'all was just listening. Which I know, like, that, a comment is going to pop up, so that's why I'm like, this don't seem right. So it kind of messed up my train of thought, and my phone is about to die. So I'm just gonna have to come back and talk to y'all later. But I'm gonna try to remember what I was about to say before the phone start acting up and before I got that phone call. You see what I'm saying? How they like to hit us with those, like they used to call them F waves or something like that. They'll try to hit us with the F wave or whatever and take your thought or whatever. But I'm trying to think. What was I saying? Oh, it was about the Ari, wasn't it? It was about Ari hitting somebody. Okay. So That's literally, like I said, some of these females be very, very, very little. And you men are looking weird up there crying about, oh, she hit him and this and this and that. Like, literally, you niggas be, I don't, God forgive me for saying that. Okay. You men, some of y'all men be literally 6'3", 200 pounds, crying about a 5'1", 165 at the most woman hitting you. Like, do y'all see how that look? And literally, if you hit her, you can beat her to a fucking pulp. Like, women, when they get into a relationship and they really in love, I ain't gonna say really in love, but you know, they love that person and stuff. Like, women, we literally, they turn into a baby. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I haven't been, I probably would do the same thing, but I haven't been in a relationship so long. So, you know, I don't know. But it's like women literally turn into a baby. It's like, you know, like he literally, like you literally got a baby, your girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like she a little baby, like she pouting. I want, it's like literally they turn into a baby. So what do babies do when they get mad or whatever? You get to hitting or whatever. But at the end, that's just like you getting mad that somebody half your size that you can beat the fuck up to a pulp, you crying because they hit you. But it's just so weird to me. It just look weird. It look like weird energy. Like back in the day, women will slap their man and not get beat or nothing like that because he didn't cheated on her, he didn't lie to her, he played with her emotions, he didn't probably stuck his dick in another bitch. And you think that don't come with a slap? Bitch, you playing with my emotions? Like, come on now. Like, that, it just don't look right to me for a big ass man to be crying about a little woman hit you on your arm or something. Like, even, or that little punch is not gonna do nothing to you, sir. Like, you should know, women, we run off of our emotions, and sometimes you can't control your emotions, and sometimes you might hit when a motherfucker is fucking with your heart. When you love them and you're giving your body to them and you cook up for them and you show them that you want to be with them, you want to be their wife, you want to be married, you being submissive, you being like all of this stuff, and they still go fuck around on you. Yeah, nigga, it's about to be a fight. It's about to be a fight at the end of the day. But you know, I understand, like, I'm not saying like beat him. Now, if the man is little and the woman is big and shit, like, then that looks a little, you know, it looks like, yeah, sis, keep your hands off of that little bitty ass man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's stronger than you, but you know, don't tip him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he could literally still beat your ass, even though he's shorter and you're bigger, he could literally still kick your ass. Men are 10 times stronger, which I understand. Yes, you should keep your hands to yourself, but niggas need to learn how to stop playing with these females' emotions, stop playing with our bodies, and stop playing with our emotions. Because at the end of the day, you put your in somebody else and then come and you could have subjected me to HIV, STD. You could have subjected me for trusting and loving you. You could have subjected me to something that's going to kill me. So, nigga, you think I'm not about to slap the fuck out of you, bitch? Come on now. Come on. And then you fucking down there 6'3", 230 pounds, and she 5'6", 5'5", 5'1", 5 feet at the fucking most, and she sock you, and women need to learn how to keep their hands to themselves. No, niggas need to learn how to keep their dick in their pants and stop subjecting women to bullshit, and maybe she won't fuck your ass up. But I mean, Ari, she was toxic in that I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about the principle. I'm not talking about her video. She was on some toxic shit, like, fix it, trying to hit him. But at the end of the day, it's like, okay, her little bitty ass, he biggest. That's why he just laughing at her, like, he ain't taking her ass serious. Cause he already know if he wanted to beat her ass, he could beat her ass. So I'm just saying, men, stop, please, because it just looks like a bully is crying because the nerd hit him. Like, oh, it's stupid. It's stupid to me. It's stupid. And I'm not saying like shit. Women ain't got slapped by men before. You know what I'm saying? Like, long as he ain't close fist you and beat your ass. Like, sometimes I do think women, I'm not gonna say men, sometimes women probably do need to be slapped or hemmed up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily punch her with closed fists, but if you grab her up like this or something like that, sometimes people need to be jacked up a little bit. Like, just stop with the holier than thou and shit. Like you know, like, just stop, please, because it's just stupid. We got bigger fish to motherfucking fry to be worried about that. A big ass man getting punched in the arm by a little woman. Like, come on. Like, not in that situation, but I'm just saying. 9 times out of 10, the man is literally bigger than a woman. So if she punch him, that little punch is not hurting him. It's not. But if you punch her, yeah, it's gonna hurt her. You can fucking take her out. One punch. I done seen that. Remember y'all seen that? That one man had punched that one man and he killed him. He didn't mean to, but he punched him and he used so much strength, he killed him. So men, you ain't never heard of no woman punch somebody and it killed them. You have heard of a man punch somebody and it killed them. That's the difference. Especially when you this big and she this big. Like, hold on, wait. Make it. Okay. You this big and she this big. And you mad because she punched you. Like, stop. Y'all don't need to be in relationships if y'all are that ego hurt and that, like, just don't. Just be by yourself. Just be by yourself. What's up, prick? Just be by yourself. Thank you, Sapphire. Like, just be by yourself if you can't handle that. Because, and especially, like I said, women, our emotions is different. Like, you cannot subject me to another female. And I don't know who she effing. What, you cannot do that. You're playing with people's livelihoods. You better be glad she ain't, you know what I'm saying? So a little slap, that ain't nothing. A little punch in the arm, long as she not just closed fists and you beating you in your face and you just sitting there just letting it happen. Like, come on now. We ain't talking about that. We not talking about that. We talking about you playing with her emotions. She might have mocked you one good time. That don't give you a right to just go beat her ass to a bloody pulp when you're 10 times bigger and 10 times stronger. Okay? I'm done with that. I gotta go. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute.